What's going down, T Subs and T Squad? So y'all already know what I'm here to talk about, girl. And I'm not even about to make this no big, long, drawn out type of thing because it doesn't even need to be no big, long, drawn out type of tea talk or anything. Basically, what's going on, you guys, is if y'all do not know, I want to say sometime last week, Chris Bassett went live and did an Instagram live. He took it down, but he did an Instagram live where he basically called out Funky Dineva, calling him a hypocrite and everything like that over what he said about Candiace in his last review of the Real Housewives of Potomac. you know, Basically what Funky Dineva said was that to him, in his opinion, he feels like Candiace ruined Potomac for him. Some people felt like he shouldn't have said that. Other people like me feels like fuck y'all. He could say whatever he wants to say, and if that's his truth, who the hell are y'all or us to sit up and tell him he's not allowed to have his truth? If that's how he feels, that's how he feels. But even with that, he let it just be that. Chris decides to go live on Instagram, like I said, calling him a hypocrite. And, he got his number. And, if, the YouTubers all talk about Candiace. And, if it wasn't for Candiace being on the show, YouTubers wouldn't have nothing to talk about and they wouldn't get a check and all of the rest of this fool la la. So then this past week, Funky Dineva did his review of this last portion of the Real Housewives of Potomac, and he basically brought it up that he heard that they summoned him, and he heard that they had something to say. And basically, I'm not going to say what he said. I can't say what he said verbatim, but it was something to the effect of he's a gatekeeper around there. She don't want no problems with him. She's not scared of her daddy, and her husband can't whoop him. He said that he would like to be friends, that they have a lot more in common than they think because they both was the exact same, feeling like they could say whatever the fuck they want to say up out of their mouth to people, and they could not dictate how people came back at them. He says that he still likes her. He has no problems with her. He likes Chris. He has no problems with Chris. Even in the review, he took up for Chris when it came to Dot. He took up for Chris when it came to the fans being overly critical of him for him not having a job. He didn't have to do that, but he did. He gave his points, but he was also fair about the situation. So I don't get how other people are now trying to say because they summoned him and he responded, and now all of a sudden he threatened her. I don't consider that a threat. And it's funny because me, Yarrell, and Scotty and Josiah was talking about it last night after the Whether You Like It or Not panel backstage, and myself and Yarrell feels the same way. Where was the lie in anything that he said? Now, maybe the gatekeeper gag was a bit much for you guys, and that's fine. Y'all can have that. But at the same time, I don't get how people want to sit up and condemn Funky Dineva when all he did was give his honest and unbiased opinion of what he felt about the bullshit that was going on this season. Here's the thing. Am I going to say Candiace ruined it for me? No, but her fans did. Them ugly, dusty ass sack of Beelzebubs, them legion of demons, them damn pathetic ass minions of hers, they're the ones that ruined it for me. It was the stands and the fans for me. I'm not going to necessarily put all of that on Candiace, but I will say it was the stands for me. For me, the stands are the ones that made reviewing this show not enjoyable. Because if the rules are we can say whatever the fuck we want to say up out our mouths to people, then I'm not understanding why anything Funky Dineva said should make y'all feel any type of way. If the rules are we can say whatever we want to say, I don't understand it. If those are the rules, then that's what he did. He said whatever the fuck he wanted to say. Excuse me. And to him, that was his truth. They couldn't handle that, and they decided to address him. And he addressed them back in the review. All is fair in love and war. Another thing, Chris got in the comments and said, well, Funky Dineva, you got my number. Well, my whole thing is, Chris, if he got your number, then you damn well got his. My thing is, if what he said was so messed up and it made you feel away, why couldn't you just get on the phone and call him as a man? Excuse me. That's how I feel. If he got your number, then you got his too, and you could have called him. But you didn't. You carried your ass on Instagram. You said what it was that you wanted to say. It got back to him. You deleted it. He responds, but now he's somehow in the wrong. When y'all sit up and y'all respond to bitches all day, I don't get it. If we want to talk about the hypocrisy of these women, let's sit up and talk about the hypocrisy of Chris, Big Face, and they damn stands. Because I swear, like I said in my review, a lot of her stands will sound real smart to a dumb bitch. Because I just don't get or understand why the rules have to change because it's Candiace. Candiace and Chris respond to people every day. Candiace has said some of the most vile and fucked up shit up out of her mouth to other people. Here it is where he could have read her the fuck down. He didn't. He gave her a little light. He tapped on her legs a little bit and then said, go ahead, go about your business. Like the way y'all are carrying on, y'all sitting here acting like he ran down on her, cussed her out, talked about her husband, talked about her daughter. Talked about her mama, talked about the kids, talked about the finances, talked about like that's the way that y'all are carrying this. Like y'all are really dragging this shit out. My thing is, if you're gonna be, I say it all the time, if you're gonna be mad with Funky Dineva, you need to be mad with a bitch like me. Because I don't see it for your fucking wife either. And I don't get how your wife could go out here and feel like she got license to say whatever she wants to say, but can't nobody retaliate back, can't nobody get back with that ass without her being a cop calling hoe. My thing is, if the rules are y'all can say what y'all want, then I'm not understanding why what Funky Dineva said moved y'all to chorus enough to want to retweet things about him being a hypocrite, which was very passive aggressive, and then you getting up here making that passive aggressive ass statement as if it was never gonna get back to him. I would love to know what y'all gonna say back to him because I just saw where he made a video about this because it was another YouTuber. I'm not gonna say her name because I like her a lot. But she basically used the phrase threaten. I'm sorry. I don't consider what he did a threat. Me and Yarrell think what he gave her was a promise. That's what we thought. That's me and Yarrell way of thinking. And it has nothing to do with me liking Dineva. I like Dineva or not, but Dineva was not the one that inspired me to do YouTube. Ashley Miller was. But I like Funky Dineva a lot. I really do. And can he say some things that'll make you scratch your head and be like, girl, really? Absolutely. Do I agree with every single thing that Funky Dineva says? Absolutely not. But at the end of the day, I don't feel like what he said was so foul or so wrong or so vain when they summoned him. Again, I say, they summoned him. They called him out. They said his name. Well, not they. Chris said his name on the Instagram Live. And he still took the high road with you. He still took the high road with y'all. He did. Because a bitch like me would have ran down on y'all. The whole review would have been me laying y'all the fuck out. I'm telling you. That would have been the whole review because the actual episode was boring as hell any damn way. I mean, I'm just saying. So everybody can have their opinion. Everybody has the right to their opinion. Y'all can feel any way y'all want to feel about it. This is my thoughts and opinions on this thing. I don't see what the big damn deal is. If the rules are we could say whatever we want to say, I'm not getting why any of this is going on. I don't. But y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation. If y'all agree, disagree, that's fine. It don't matter to me. Ain't no wrong answers around here, but I would really love y'all take on it because my thing is if we can say whatever we want to say, again, I say, if those are the rules and if they can sit up and respond to people and if they can clap back at people and if they can sit up and address people, I don't get why why is this being blown up? I don't know. Maybe y'all can help me out with that. So please do if you can. I'm gone. Bye.